Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again, and it is time for a very, very, very fun discussion over here about something that I like to call astroturfing and a thing that I like to call LARPing. Because we've seen a lot of astroturfing and we've seen a lot of LARPing when it comes to the Wuthering Waves 3.5 story. And the issue today over here is this. There are legitimate downvoters of my video, right? I went into this understanding that this was going to be a divisive video, but it is also popping off because I knew it was going to be a popular topic. Because the real issue regarding this quest is very, very, very simple. There are a lot of defenders for it. I made a critical video about Wuthering Waves 3.5, and there are a lot of defenders for it. And you can see over here, this dislike ratio is pretty crazy. And there's been a lot of Twitter posts, a lot of actual comments made regarding this video that I wanted to take some time to address. Because I said at the start, there was astroturfing, there was LARPing, there's also brigading. And I'm here to talk about all of it in fine detail with you today so that I can explain just what's going on with this ratio over here. So the first thing that I want to address first is this take, because this is probably the most popular one that's come out of the comment section of this video. We've got Yanga over here, who's basically known as one of my haters, basically known as somebody that is, like, you can call them like a snark at this point, I guess. Basically following every single one of my actions, trying to paint them in the most negative light possible. And this is the misinformation that they're peddling today. Saint is now crying because people dislike his video and are calling him out for deleting any negative comments under his video and for his fragile ego. So, this is the comment. I deleted this one because this is not what the original comment said. You can see in 7 minutes ago, it says, parentheses, edited. That's because the comment did not say this shit. They were not calling me out for deleting comments. They did not provide any proof. And the end result is that they edited their comment afterwards to imply that I was deleting them after they got hidden. Because that's how YouTube's hiding system works. I can even show it to you as like an example over here. Sorry, Snake, I'm not doing this on purpose. If I were to hide this user from the channel, they'd be able to see this comment still, edit it, do anything, but nobody else will. And so this individual got blocked because they posted a dumbass comment that wasn't this, edited it afterwards, and then said I was deleting people's comments, right? Because look at this. Where does the comment explaining how you misrepresent the Steam numbers go? It's right here. The comment talking about Steam player count numbers is actually on the video. I took a screenshot of this one yesterday. I can't find it now because there are 1,200 comments on the video. Like, there are literally 1,200 of them. You can go find it yourself if you want. But I can confirm that the comment that this guy is saying is deleted in here, after he edited it, it's still actually there on the video. So that's the thing. They misfire twice. But guys, there's another thing going on with this comment over here, and there's another reason why it's getting deleted. This comment was older than 7 minutes old. It was like 2 or 3 minutes old, and it had around 6 or 7 likes before I deleted it. And I noticed a trend. I was getting a lot of comments that were accusing me of deleting comments that would be posted 1 minute ago and then have 6 likes on them somehow. Guys, that means that there were over 6 people or 6 accounts camping the new comment section of my video to upvote every single comment saying that I was deleting videos. So you can kind of guess the same conclusion, right? It's literally a group of like 3 fucking losers, like 3 or 4 fucking losers that are all like deleting their own comments, sending them to each other, like fucking posting dumb shit that gets deleted and then claiming I'm deleting stuff, while all upvoting each other the second their comments are posted. And so you know what I did? I banned all of them. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I banned every single comment that I was seeing getting 6 likes in 1 second. And if you're a content creator, you should probably be banning any account that's getting this much immediate support from your haters. Because that means your ass is getting brigaded, and you should probably delete all the people that are brigading your video. Which is what I did, and here's the proof of it. So that is going to be the first bit of misinformation regarding this video, settled right off the bat. No, Saint isn't going around deleting comments proving him wrong. Saint is deleting comments that are verifiably, provably getting brigaded and banning the brigading users from his channel. And this is pretty much all the evidence that anybody needs when you see a comment like this in your newest comment, in the newest part of your channel history. Which is how I saw it over here. thing that I'll mention over here is that Yenga, right, had another comment talking about me deleting them. This was another similarly brigaded post. Oh, wait, no, this is the exact post that we were talking about over here. Someone made a follow-up response that was filled with the same exact misinformation, talking about the soldiers dying and all of that stuff, so this comment was deleted. Yep, because you can see it over here. I rewatched the cutscene and the dialogue afterwards to confirm you are 100% lying out of your ass. We saw the proof of it today. This is another comment that I deleted from the channel. Because it's just filled with lies and misinfo, right? If there are people incorrectly summarizing the fucking story in my comment section and then using it to attack me, I'm gonna go delete that shit. I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe someone can explain it to me. That's going to be that situation, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about something else though, because this is the funny bit. People and their lack of media literacy. And people and their LARPing. Inferno over here, who's another one of my haters, right? Does something that I think is really indicative of a lot of people defending this quest. If this was any other person in the world, I would have at least considered listening to his points. So this guy openly admits he's writing a paragraph hit piece on me without even watching anything in the video. He's deciding to make a paragraph hit piece about me without even knowing what any of my arguments are in the first place. And in a similar vein, there are people disliking my video and upvoting critiques on my video without even watching the story. And the thing is, guys, they're worse than story skippers. The people that are defending this quest, critiquing my video, and trying to say that I'm wrong, guys, I have proof they didn't even watch the cutscenes. And when it comes to that proof I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I've got proof that people skip the cutscenes. I don't have proof that they skipped the story, but if they skip the cutscenes, I'm going to assume that they skipped the story too, and that just makes their presence in the comments section, their LARPing, it makes it so much worse. So now, let's address the comment. Using AI translation, as a Chinese YouTube viewer is saying who only watches his video, this is where we're going to have to really hone in on some details here. This person starts off by introducing themselves as Chinese using AI translation. That's to build a sense of rapport with players who automatically assume anyone that's Chinese is right. This guy decided to use basically the sort of metaphorical condom of saying that he's Chinese just to lie about the game. And players, or really LARPers of Wuthering Waves, right, that didn't even play the story and didn't even watch the cutscenes either, guys, they're just agreeing with him because he's saying I'm wrong. And this is how I can verify that this guy is speaking out of his ass. Essentially, one of the points that I make in Wuthering Waves 3.5 is that, like, the idea of Qing Zhao kind of, like, coming in, doing a lot of this stuff and single-handedly turning the tides of a losing battle that we're clearly seeing losing in the cutscenes, right? It's a bit of a deus ex machina, especially when the only story involvement this character had in the entire quest prior to her saving the entire battle was this.
Go. I will hold the rear. Paragon Xingzhou, you! I will go back for the others. Do not worry. But...
That's it. That's it. That was Qing Zhao's involvement in the quest prior to her coming in and effectively 1v9ing everybody. And this is what I said. I said it was a bit of a deus ex machina, right? Especially with the whole motif of her, like, literally, like you can just watch the cutscene over here, right?
Until the very end!
Wait, dude, it's so hard to get, like, proper timestamps with, like, a, like, with a 5-hour video. Right here. A deus ex machina, literally, is described as a gift from heaven. Like, something from heaven that descends and, like, saves the conflict. Which is, like, kind of, like, literally, that's the symbolism that she's providing in here by doing that, right? This is the response by somebody who's from CN that really watched all the story and, of course, watched the whole cutscenes, because they totally did that. I have to say something regarding your take on Qing Zhao being a deus ex machina, because that's not what she is at all. Qing Zhao was already there before her cutscene, and she had been fighting the machines since Act 1. And when Yang Yang saw her, which the game literally showed, he's talking about this scene. So, guys, does it seem like Qing Zhao was at the battle the whole time, based off of this? Or does it seem like Qing Zhao was really far away, then came to the battle to save the day in the quest? That's the first bit of media lack of literacy that's very clear. This guy in the comments section is implying she was actually there the whole time, when it's actually shown that she actually says herself she's going far away to lead them away and is going to go back to the party later. So that's actually how Qing Zhao's written in the quest. She comes back to save them, literally. That's what she says she's going to do. And then Qing Zhao also said, guys, she didn't arrive in time. She should have came earlier. Yeah, she says she should have came earlier too. So that's the point. She was not there the whole time. So that's the first bit of a literal lie that you see in the middle of the section, in the middle of the comment. In the first paragraph, actually. And just so you know, there are 345 individuals already who have upvoted a comment filled with lies just because the guy said he was Chinese. That's what's going on. The guy said he's Chinese in the comment section and then just lied. And people thought he was right. I don't know what to call that other than astroturfing, genuinely. Next lie. Also, she didn't even fix anything. I don't even... Okay. And this is the part where you know the guys are just outright lying about the cutscenes. She also didn't even fix anything, and even while she was throwing swords at the machines, people were still getting killed by the machines. So she didn't even save anyone or solve the situation. Guys, let's rewatch the cutscene. This is before she arrives, by the way. Right? I'll tell you the moment that Qing Zhao arrives to the battlefield. Because in the moments directly preceding this, right, what do we see? We're struggling. This ain't good. We're cooked. She's not here yet, by the way. She's still descending from heaven. Look how far away she is from any auto puppets, Zonfang soldiers, or really anything. She is not close to the battlefield yet. That's the implication. She's like speeding in like a missile bullet. She's not there yet, though. And so the battle's ongoing. Nobody knows Qing Zhao is coming yet because she is the Deus Ex Machina. This guy is shown fucking everything up to show how crazy the auto puppet force is. And now she's here. Qing Zhao has arrived. The Deus Ex Machina is here. So now, guys, let's see. Are people still getting killed by the machines? Because she just started throwing swords. There weren't any swords in the battlefield at all until right now. Let's see if a single Zonfang soldier even dies, bro, from this point onward. Because that's what he's saying. He said there are soldiers dying left and right. This is the comment that got upvoted 340 times, guys. Any dead soldiers? Any dead soldiers? Do you see any soldiers dying? I only see TDs and auto puppets dying. Any dead soldiers?
The moment has come. Let's bring this experiment to its end.
Oh, wait. The cutscene's over. We didn't see another single soldier die, and now we're in a dialogue where we debrief the fight and they go to the next sequence. The conflict is over, and not a single soldier died. The second Qing Zhao enters the battlefield and her swords parry an enemy, not a single Zonfang soldier dies, and everyone gets saved. That is literally what happens in the quest, and like I said before, that is what is shown in the cutscene. But the guy just outright says in a 350 upvoted comment, people were still getting killed by the machines. Guys, this is the level of LARPing that is going on when it comes to defending this quest. People are just lying about what happened, not even in the quest or the dialogues. They're lying about what happened in the cutscenes to try to defend this quest. This is LARPing. This is astroturfing. This is insane. And this is a bunch of bullshit, as you can naturally see. Because this has sort of kind of like become, I think, a new meta for a lot of people. Where I think this quest was actually so long, a lot of people just skipped it and pretended that they played it so that they can say it's good. I don't know what else to say about this. I really think they skipped it and pretended to play it and then are just saying it's good so they can be involved in the discussion. They're literally LARPing having played the story. Because I don't understand how you kind of like get to the point where you're this deeply entrenched in one of the most misinformation-fueled comments ever. Guys, there are people like in here trying to support it, and this is the thing. I addressed every single one of those points in this comment section over here, but because he said he's Chinese, he can just lie, and naturally, if I have evidence that I'm getting brigaded over here on comments posted 1 minute ago, how much brigading do you think is going on with this one? So that's the situation, ladies and gentlemen, regarding this quest. I think it's a bit of a shit show, right? And especially when you can tell that there are numerous CC communities as well, right? Let's just take a look at the name over here. Opal. I'm not watching this shit, bro. And then they're kind of like seen asking to like mass dislike my videos in Neon Infinity's Discord. Yeah, that's a little bit rough, isn't it? So basically, I have proof that CC's Discords are actually asking to mass brigade my vid. I have proof that CC Discords are asking to mass brigade my vid. I see mass brigaded posts, then people accusing me of deleting posts when I'm just deleting mass brigaders, and then they're editing their comments afterwards. Bro, these guys are fucking losers. So, when I can clearly go in, and when anyone actually tries to legitimately address my points, they're just outright lying, and I can provably, I can prove that brigades are upvoting comments that are just filled with bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care about the dislikes. I don't care about the downvotes, because I'm a content creator who's able to farm anything. And as you can see, this pie over here, the filling, all the bullshit, it wasn't put in by me. It was put in by all the astroturfers over here who are actually just lying in the comments section. And I get to call it out, bring the receipts, and just farm it all again in the process. So it's nice being on the right side of history again, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably going to be one of the most popular videos regarding the story from here on out, simply because it's like actually provoking a real discussion. And of course, while it's doing that, we're also bringing out the most mentally retarded parts of the community at the same time and then putting them on blast. Because this is what I'm going to do next, because I've adequately covered this entire comment. I've adequately covered this entire situation. It's filled with misinfo. It's astroturfed. It's upvoted. Way beyond where it should be because of the lies. And I'm going to do what every CC should do when you get a post like this. I'm going to hide that one. Why? Because it's filled with lies. It's filled with misinfo. It incorrectly summarizes the cutscene and the quest, and it's only there to garner hate for me in my comment section with misinformation. Why would I keep that comment up when I literally dismantled everything in it live for you to show that the person who made the comment was lying? That's bullshit. And those are the types of comments that I delete. Now, the last thing that I'm going to address is this idea that I'm actually even banning people who prove me wrong. Let me show you in my video an example of who I ban. And this is truly going to be, I think, like the best example of it. All right. Surely he responded, right? Like surely I'm going to go into and I'm going to see a response on his profile around channel activity. You do? Dude, this guy is so idiotic. That's called world building, you fucking idiot. So that was his comment history. And so I asked this guy, what is world building? What is the world building you're talking about? And why am I an idiot? He didn't answer any of those questions. So this guy's chat history is him just insulting me. I asked him at bare... This is bannable in the first place, just so you know. If a streamer bans somebody without even addressing them, right? They're fully in their right to just ban this guy because they're calling me an idiot for no reason. Because they literally didn't provide one. I give this guy a chance to explain himself. He doesn't, and then I ban him. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the types of people that get banned on my channel. But they've decided to say that I'm banning people who prove me wrong. And their evidence of that is them editing their own comments after the fact, when the comments that they're saying got deleted are literally still there. Guys, the comments that they're saying are deleted are literally still there. That's the insane fucking part. And so that's the story situation. That's the 3.5 situation, ladies and gentlemen. That's the mass dislike situation. And I've got to say, I've got no issues with it. Because there's a lot of individuals calling this a gotcha smack situation. I did not get drunk and then sexualize like the daughter equivalent of Rover for like 5 hours and then say everyone else who disagreed with me was a fatherless retard. I didn't do that. Like that's what gotcha smack did. I didn't do that. I said the quest had bad pacing and it was kind of boring in the village. Those aren't at the same level. There are people saying that I'm the next Genocide. Guys, I didn't have an enviosity moment where I said I spent more money than other people and I played the game more, and that's why I'm right and everyone else is wrong. I provided facts, receipts, and like actual in-game evidence to talk about my points. I also didn't like do a fucking like Dougie on my viewers and then like say I'm going to Kurofest and then like call them worthless people who should like re-roll or something IRL. And then start playing the fucking bongo drums on my fucking desk. You're equating a 1-hour video that is at its core filled with literal receipts to like guys that are either intoxicated or like intoxicated on their own farts, like Genocide. What are we doing here? The situations aren't even close, and that's why, guys, there are so actual like few losses to me or like actual like real drama posts being made, because people watch my video and they're like, oh, his points are actually very reasonable. But then you also see the large number of downvotes, and we've proven those are from people that are just lying. 350 people, actually, that were upvoting a comment that was just filled with lies. Because how many of those 350 people, guys, do you think downvoted the video? If they're going to upvote a comment that's just lied 3 times in the first paragraph about a cutscene in the story. Guys, people LARPed about watching a cutscene. They LARPed watching they got the summary of the cutscene wrong. It's not brigaded. The quest was fun. He crashed out because he's retarded. So your statement is Saint's wrong, and the reason why is because he's wrong. Is that truly what you wanted to do with your stay today? Is just Saint's wrong because he's retarded? That's the argument here. Is Saint's wrong because he's retarded? And after Saint bans me, I'll go tell everyone, guys, look, Saint banned me because I proved him wrong. Guys, look, I got Saint. He banned me. Look, I called him retarded, and then he banned me. I proved him wrong. Fucking got him. The thumbnail alone is wrong. Oh, the thumbnail where my thumbnail says they removed the skip button, and then I show you in the quest they removed the skip button? You mean that? Where they removed the skip button over here, and then in the thumbnail I say the skip button's gone, and the skip button's gone in the quest? Is that what you're saying is the misinfo? It's me showing that the skip button's gone, and it is, in the quest. So, like, where's the misinformation here? Come on, man, you're up. Man, you're representing Skull CJ, you're representing Genocide, you're representing Gotcha Smack, Captain Cabinets. Bro, the entire faith of the Special Avengers is upon you, bro. Don't let them down like this. Come on. You gotta say it. Say the words. I am retard man. Alright, no, he didn't live up to it. Those are the people defending this quest. Bro, what is this? And the last thing that we'll be doing today is, of course, addressing the biggest, dumbest, baldest bitch in the room, Tectone's 3rd sequence node. Actually, it's probably like Tectone's 4th or 5th one. The most useless ones in the kit, Legions Gaming. Let's read the comment over here. From what I saw from the comments is... Oh, and of course, he's responding to some shit about me. So, first things first. Legions didn't watch my video, he just read the comments, which we've established are filled with misinformation and lies. And so let's see if Legions bought into the actual bullshit that's in the comment section that's filled with misinfo and lies. Let's check it out over here, guys. From what I saw in the comments is he hates the story because there's no hyper orifari moments and shits on anyone who likes it. That's incorrect, Legions. And if you had simply looked at a single point in my 1-hour video, you would actually see, Legions, the stuff I'm talking about is story-locked content where you actually can't leave and go do things like dailies, farm Tassifields, or anything like that. You actually get dragged back to the location. That's actually what I'm saying is objectively bad in the quest. But, yeah, no, that's definitely related to hype and ore farming. So, basically, this dumb retard over here is just wrong frame 1 because they didn't even try looking at the video. They just read comments that are filled with misinfo and lies, as we just proved, and then he got misled by them because he's like a fucking sheep. Maybe he fucks sheep too, I don't know. Guys, this is the level of media illiteracy and retardation that is currently filling the space, and I just want to expose you to one of the dumbest motherfuckers of them all. This is the last part I need to address about this, like, pathetic motherfucker, bro. Like, I've never heard some, but, like, bro, the amount of self-affirmation over here just makes me think that this guy is the biggest pussy ever. Like, bro, I feel like he needs to pay people on Fiverr to, like, tell him it's going to be okay. Read this shit. A lot of these CCs take this shit so serious, especially when they aren't making much money to be acting the way that they do. Legions, I make more money than you. Shut up, you fucking bitch. Since I started ignoring them and focusing on myself, I've lost 35 pounds. What? Okay, proof. Spent more time with family, found a better job, moving to another state, and new home to better my life. Bro, if you were actually doing these things, you wouldn't need to fucking tell people. Like, bro, fact check? Shut up, you fucking idiot. Bro, who the fuck needs to, like, tell people that they're doing good? Bro, just do good. I assume you're not actually doing good because you gotta pretend you are. You're LARPing. Probably LARPing like you LARPed watching my video. Oh, wait, you just read the comments. Bro, you're probably LARPing losing weight. Shut up. That's the dynamic going on right now. So just be aware of that. We're probably going to farm this again in the future, and it's going to be a fun one. Because, as you're all aware, I'm a jack of all trades. And, well, this is right up my alley. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.